Today, the Benedictine Martyrology recounts the life of St. Gregory VII, Pope, who was born in Tuscany about 1020 AD. In baptism, he received the name of Hildebrand, and was educated in the monastery of Our Lady of the Aventine in Rome, where he also became a monk. As a cleric in minor orders, he studied under the direction of John Gratian, and when the latter was elected Pope as Gregory VI, Hildebrand served him as a chaplain. When that pope was forced to abdicate, Hildebrand accompanied him to Cluny, where he soon grew so popular that Abbot Odilo appointed him prior. Both Odilo and Hildebrand accompanied Pope Leo IX to Rome in the year 1049 AD, where Hildebrand was made a cardinal and abbot of St. Paul's outside the walls of the city. In the year 1054 AD, he was sent to Germany to conduct Gebhard, Bishop of Eichstätt, now Pope Victor II, to Rome. This pope sent him to France to suppress the practices of simony connected with the collation of ecclesiastical benefices. For this purpose, he presided at a council held at Lyon and also at another held at Tours, in which Baron Garius retracted his heretical views regarding the real presence. In the pontificate of Stephen IX, Hildebrand was sent on an embassy to Germany. The Pope on his deathbed ordered the cardinals to wait for Hildebrand's return before proceeding to the election of a successor. Both Pope Nicholas and Alexander II were elected chiefly through the influence of Cardinal Hildebrand, then Archdeacon of the Roman Church. When Alexander II died on March 24, 1073 AD, the Roman clergy and people, as with one voice, clamored for Hildebrand's elevation to the chair of Peter. He was unwilling to take the burden upon his shoulders, but could accomplish nothing by his protest nor by his appeal to Henry IV. During his pontificate, he was intent upon carrying out two noble projects, that of ridding the Church of the stigma of simony and of enforcing the law of celibacy among the clergy. The question of investitures involved him in a bitter struggle with Emperor Henry IV, who presumed to depose the Pope in a council held at Worms. Gregory replied by excommunicating the Emperor. The latter promised amendment and was absolved at Canossa in the year 1077, but resumed his wayward course, which provoked Gregory to declare that Henry had forfeited the crown and that Duke Rudolph of Swabia, by whom some of the princes had elected, was the rightful claimant of the empire. Henry inaugurated a new schism by appointing the anti-pope Clement III in the year 1084 AD, and he entered into Rome with an army and besieged Gregory, who had taken refuge within the castle of Sant' Angelo. Robert Guiscard, Duke of Calabria, forced the imperial troops to retire, rescued Gregory from danger, conducted him for greater safety first to Monte Cassino and then to Salerno, where the heroic sufferer was to rest from his toil. 3 days before his death, he withdrew all the excommunications which he had pronounced, except those against the two principal offenders, the emperor and the anti-pope. On his deathbed, he had said to the cardinals present, "I will not boast of any of my deeds, but I am confident that I have always loved justice and detested iniquity. Therefore, I die in exile." He died on this day in the year 1085 AD and was buried at Salerno. He was beatified by Gregory XIII in the year 1584 AD and canonized by Pope Benedict XIII in the year 1728 AD. Saint Gregory VII, Pope and Child Oblate, pray for us.